How to assess leg muscle imbalance. Welcome back to my channel. Haven't seen you in a week. How's it been? I promised you last week that I'd get back to this. But before we cover this, have you subscribed yet? I'll give you a great benefit of subscribing. You'll be able to see my next video, be able to see it right away. It will inform you that the video is coming. On the other side, for those who have, thank you for subscribing. All right, let's get started. How do you see what your imbalance is? One of the ways in which you can tell whether you're imbalanced on one side or the other or not is to get a mirror. Stand beside the mirror. Probably better if you were to get into a swimming suit or something along those lines. Stand sideways to the mirror and look at your hips. If your tummy is sticking way out and your bottom is sticking way out the back, you are tilted forward too far. If your tummy is all tight and your bottom is tucked under, then you're tilted back too far. So you have to find that balance in between the two. And I highly recommend that you try both sides. They're not necessarily going to be the same. How do you figure that out? You look at it and you kind of study it. So what you can do is you can do a pelvic tilt one way and a pelvic tilt the other way. Find out where the middle is. That's really important. Find out where the middle is. That's your spot. And then figure out which side is tight from what your normal stance is. So then walk away from the mirror, come back to the mirror, stand in front of it, and then whatever that position is, that's your normal position. Check the other side. Don't forget to check the other side. You can figure this out. You'll find that you can assess this yourself better than if you try to pay someone for it, and it can be very expensive. So try that. Then comes the question, how do we fix it? The way we fix it is by, if you're tilted too far forward, we stretch the quads. If you're tilted too far back, we stretch the hamstrings. That's how we fix it. And then depending on, remember how I said to see one side or the other side when you're standing in front of the mirror? That's how you find out whether maybe one side is too tight facing forward and the other one's too tight facing backwards. Now, I don't have the statistics on this, but it may be that might be your situation. And there's a fine tuning in there, and it may be that one's slightly farther one way or the other. Then it's just a question of going ahead and lengthening one side or lengthening another side, and then figuring out how to go from there. So go find a full-length mirror, look at it, and then make a decision about your scenario and comment on what you've discovered. And let's get the conversation started. It's a great conversation starter. There are many more topics that we're talking about that are relating to the lower back. Sign up for my email list and find out what else we're talking about. StretchAwayLowerBackPain.com/email. To close, I've been planning out my videos and you won't want to miss next week's video. We'll see you next week. Yeah, we'll see you next week.